Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. We made it, 2020. Hope you guys are doing well. It was a crazy year, 2020. Going into 2021, I hope everyone does really well. I know we're kind of off to a bad start here in the States and probably other parts of the world. Just wanted to point that out, that new year, but we're kind of still stuck in it. A year ago, I made a video similar to this one, and it was basically to show you guys what the vehicle fleet was at the beginning of 2020, and I figure I'll be doing that from here on out. At the beginning of every year, I'll be doing a fleet tour. And it's funny because I remember doing this video in January 1st of 2020 and telling Trent, like, hey, you know, I made this video to show off the vehicle fleet. And then I was like, you know, I bet you January 1st, 2021, the vehicle fleet is probably going to be exactly the same. And she said to me, you never know. Boy, was she right. One, the Fiat 500 that we started off with in 2020, yeah, that's gone. It actually belongs to my nephew now. My sister bought it for him. So it's still in the family, but you will probably never see that car on the channel again. Or super rare that you'll see it. That car, if you don't know, if you follow the channel starting now or much later, once it was already gone, that car was originally for Trent to learn how to drive stick shift, which she did. My sister asked if there was a car that we were selling or if we knew of a car that was at a reasonable price, and we said, you know what, I think Trent's ready to let it go, so we sell that. The other is the two major ads that we had. Nothing else left the channel, but we added two more vehicles to the channel. The first one was in March of 2020, which was the Abarth 500. Quickly, that one was just like, because of the Fiat 500, I decided I wanted to do a comparison video. So I rented an Abarth from Turo, and I fell in love with it. So I went out and bought myself one, probably like a month after renting the one on Turo. The other ad that we had was right behind me, which is the Alfa Romeo 4C, similar to the Abarth. This one, it wasn't more of a compare, but I was renting cars on Turo, and I found one Alfa Romeo 4C for rent nearby at a reasonable price. And again, I fell in love with that car. It was on my list of potential cars to buy in the future, and it was sort of at that middle range of price, more towards the bottom of price of all those cars that I was considering. I was really saving up money for a purchase in the next year and a half. To buy something like an Audi R8 or a Lamborghini Gallardo. But when I drove the Alfa Romeo 4C that I rented off of Turo, I thought to myself, you know what, this is fine. I was looking for a manual transmission. Alfa Romeo 4C doesn't offer that, but I found out quickly that these dual clutch automatics, they're not like anything else as far as automatic cars. They're completely different, and it's such an amazing drive with these cars. So I was fortunate enough to be in a situation where I could buy one, and so I bought one in August. So yeah, if you compare January 1st of 2020 to January 1st of 2021, the Fiat 500 is gone, the Abarth 500 and the Alfa Romeo 4C are in. So yeah, without further ado, let's start with the car that has been with the fleet the longest. Here is the 2005 Lexus RX 330. And by the way, here are all the keys. We're going to do cold starts for most of them. All right, so here is the 2005 Lexus RX 330. I have the key in hand. I want to show you something inside. All right, now climbing into the Lexus RX 330. Very comfortable car. This car has been in Trent's possession since 2009. She got it with super low miles, and it's her first car. She's keeping it. She does not want to get rid of it. There's been plenty of times I tried to convince her to try to replace this with something that is either a hybrid or electric, so that we can get rid of the CT200, which I'll show you in a bit, and also have an SUV. But yep, she's not a budging, and it's totally fine because both cars are hers, so it's all up to her. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys the one and only modification done to the vehicle, and that is this duck right here. This duck has a helmet, dancing duck on the side. She's got this little propeller Got the aviator glasses, little gold chain, and Trent added the lipstick and the beauty mold to it. So that's funny. And also this little light. Yeah, that came with the duck too, because you could wear the duck like a ring. So anyways, yeah, no cold start for this one, because why? I mean, it's just an SUV. It's comfortable, it's plush, it's in good condition, and yeah, time to move on. Okay, next up we have a Lexus CT200H. This one is a 2013. Okay, that seat is way too close to the front, so we'll just do it from back here. But basically, yeah, this is like having a luxury Prius in a sense, you know. This car was bought to be a commuter car, and it was basically a commuter car for both of us, where I would be the main driver for years. And yeah, it's a 2013. We bought it back in 2016 because the RX was being used way too much for commuting, and it was a gas guzzler. So we got this one, a hybrid, 44 miles to the gallon for this baby. Super comfortable. Only issues we've had with it are not mechanical, but every single door lock has broken at least once. So 4 doors. We have no kids. The back seats rarely get used, but somehow every single door in this car has failed at least one time. Other than that, the car has been solid, and we're super happy with it. This is now Trent's main car, and she uses this pretty much 5 days a week, whereas the RX gets to rest most of the time. No cold start for this one, because if you own a hybrid, you know that when you turn them on, the engine doesn't really turn on, and the exhaust doesn't sound like anything. It's a push to start. No big deal. Anyways, time to move on. Okay, up next, we are going to go with the Abarth, the baby Ferrari. That's right, the Abarth 500. So again, here is the Abarth 500. I mentioned to you guys why I purchased this and how I came about to purchase this. Hopping right in. Yes, manual transmission. Yeah, I loved driving manual transmissions. They're just fun to drive. The cool thing about this one, it also has hill assist. I plan on doing a video in San Francisco where I show the advantages of having an Abarth or even a Fiat 500 in the city, in the big city. We'll go and do that at some point this year. But yeah, super nice. Leather interior. No sunroof on this one. As far as you can see this mirror, and you can see this handsome fellow there, this mirror is a backup camera as well, which I'll show you in a bit. This is my commuter car for the most part now, that Trent and I drive separately to work. So yeah, this one has been on a break since we've been on winter break. I have not started it in over a week, which is rare with this car. So without further ado, here's today's first cold start. Really cold start, by the way. Here's what I was mentioning. Here's the rear view camera. It also has the date and time. It's split screen right now, so there is a front camera as well. And you could go completely forward, you could go completely back. This is usually how I have it, it's facing backwards. And when you do put it in reverse, I almost forgot which way reverse is, but when you put it in reverse, yeah, it does that. And yeah, super cool. Haven't done too many mods to it. Anywho, move on to the next one. All right, time to change it up a bit. Here is my Ducati Panigale. All right, so here she is. I'll throw in some better footage of her since we're in the messy garage right now. But basically, this is a 2016 959 Panigale. I bought this one brand new, and we'll go ahead and we'll do. I won't pull this out because there's a couple of vehicles here right now, so we won't pull this out. But I will throw in a cold start right here. And so yeah, with this one, a few modifications. It only has 7,000, maybe 8,000 miles on it, so I don't ride it a lot. But got a few carbon fiber pieces on here. Back there, we got the beautiful clear clutch cover, which you saw turning around. It's funny, actually, my cousin was asking me what this was, and I mean, obviously he knows clutches, so once I said it was a clutch, he totally understood, but he doesn't know motorcycles a hell of a lot. So once I said, yeah, no, that's the clutch, he's like, ah, I see. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, that is the clutch. And I'll even give it a little pull here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. Next up, we got the Porsche 987S, the Boxster. Yes, there's just so much to say about this one. Whew, I'll try to go as fast as possible, but basically it was originally silver. It is now wrapped in a satin pearl white, and this is not wrapped by the same people that did my Alfa. This is some other folks that were near my home who were just starting out. They wanted to partially sponsor someone in order to get their name out, and so I used to have their full name on here, but now I just kept the letter P as a gear for Porsche. That's the way I see it. Shout out to the PCA Diablo chapter. A lot with this car, so I'll link some videos of the car because there's just too much to talk about. As you can see, if you don't follow the channel, currently the windows are on the slightly down position. That's because there's problems with the convertible top. It does also have a check engine light on, and these spider lights are also giving me exclamation mark because they do not adjust up or down. So but other than that, the car is totally fine. We could actually go ahead and give it a cold start. Okay, so in the Porsche, as you can see, we got the Alcantara on the steering wheel with the yellow stripe at 12 o'clock. I believe this is a 10 millimeter stripe. This was actually on the vehicle when I purchased it, and it also has the Alcantara on the shift knob. I switched this out to a numeric short throw, and I did that myself. Link in the description for that video. Alcantara down here. Other than that, everything else is pretty much bone stock. I actually have a CD changer in the front because I'm fancy like that, and yeah, I love to play CDs in this. It has the Bose stereo system with the subwoofer in the back, and it just sounds amazing. Again, there's just so much to say about this car, so link down in the description. We'll have a bunch of links there. Okay, last and certainly not least, here is the Alfa Romeo 4C. Yeah, here she is. She is a beauty. Just like the Porsche, it is vinyl wrapped. This one, on the other hand, is a gloss pearl white. The top is a gloss black. Lots of carbon fiber pieces on this. Capristo exhaust, carbon fiber steering wheel. But you know what? Let's get a better look at the exhaust right now with the cold start. Okay, inside the Alfa Romeo, this one, yeah, look at that. Carbon fiber, custom made by MA Carbon. Basically, Alfa Romeo 4C, this is a 2015. I've changed the stereo, obviously the steering wheel. The exhaust is now a Capristo exhaust. It's vinyl wrapped, carbon fiber throughout the body. I'll link a bunch of descriptions on this one as well. I believe I also have a playlist that you can watch on the Alfa Romeo 4C specifically. Because it is not what it looks like when I first purchased it. Again, rented one on Turo and I fell in love with it, so I decided to buy my own. That's how we got this. And yeah, that's pretty much the tour. Now this is something I should have done last year, but you could see here in the background of my video from a year ago that pretty much all I had up was the Ducati plaque, which is something my sister gave me Christmas of 2019. So I thought that was a great idea, so I started adding some more, and I went with the Porsche plaque, then the Abarth, the Alfa Romeo. This one right here, this was Trin's idea. Basically, it was a bag that I got from the Porsche experience. We thought the drawing on the bag was really nice, so we cut it and framed it. This plaque right here, I got because my Work offers a what they call a ho-ho, which is basically a party at work. This one specifically to motorcycles and blues music. I got a plaque for best sports bike with the Ducati. Trin actually created this with yarn and a wooden plaque. So that right there is a Porsche 911. I got my huge San Francisco Giants banner that I got for free. Got posters up here. MotoGP, rest in peace Nicky Hayden, rest in peace Marco Simoncelli. Yeah, a lot of classics up there. Valentino Rossi, of course, everyone's favorite racer. Maybe not everyone, but you know. These were inside of a book that you get for the beer club at Lazy Dog. We also thought these were cool, so we cut them out. Found a nice industrial looking frame, throw that in there. And this one right here, a beautiful this is a originally it was a painting. We got this as a printout of that painting, original painting of this Porsche 911 in what's called the neon background. And this is from my friend Yuki. She is originally from Japan, now living in Texas, and so I'll link her down in the description as well. And because it is January 1st, I get to finally use her calendar. So that's gonna do it for today. Hope you guys enjoy the tour of the vehicle fleet for 2021. This is something I'm gonna try to do every first day of the year, show you what the vehicle fleet looks like, because like Trent said, you never know. I thought last year that I was making the video and nothing would change 1 year later, and I was wrong. So you never know. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about any of the vehicles we have, any comments at all, please don't hesitate. Go ahead, comment. I'll go through some of the links that I'll leave in the description. Check out my other videos. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. Share with anyone that might like this type of content. And I'll talk to you guys later.